Good morning. Today we are looking at Quest Resource Holdings, or QRHC. It is about 9 times the average volume, just at about 20 minutes after the opening bell. It came down to test the 2 range, which held, which is a good sign because our 200 and 250 EMA are yet to cross. And we're going to need those to cross in order to play those, but it looks like it's just about to do it. Our 50 EMA buy-in target is at 182 and under. And if it can test the 2s and stay above it, then it'll be a good sign for these EMAs to cross over. But yep, that is one of our plays. We're going to keep an eye on this one, see if we can't play it correctly. We are also going to be looking at SORL Auto Parts, or SORL. It is about 2.5 times the average volume. A little more of an expensive stock, but it's moving up about 33%. Our 50 EMA buy-in target looks like 720 and under. The EMAs are aligned, and this one also looks like a healthy play. So we'll see which one we get into first. Just an update on QRHC. The 200 and 250 EMA have just about crossed. So we're going to switch over to the 100. 225 is still acting as a strong resistance. 50 EMA buy-in target is at 192 and under. Volume is tapering off, but still top of the chart. All right, that was pretty quick, but it jumped over 225, which was a really good sign for the bulls here. Seems like the $2 range is acting as pretty strong support. We're going to still follow our 50 EMA buy-in target, which is steadily going to rise along with it. Looks like 195. We're going to go ahead and say $2 and under would be a pretty nice alert, considering it hasn't dipped under 2 yet. But that was a pretty big green candle here. And yeah, hopefully this thing will continue to uptrend. All right, for SORL Auto Parts, we were able to get in at 739. On a little bit of a dip here. Looks like resistance seems to be around 750, so we're going to have to alert above 750. Second buy-in target is under $7. It might take a more of a dip here. Yeah, it looks like it wants to dip a little further, but yeah, we're going to have an alert for anything above 750 and a buy-in alert at anything below $7. And we might just get there. Update you in a few. All right, we were able to get into Quest Resources at 195. After it dropped under $2, sell target is over $2. Or first sell target is over $2. And we'll see how far she drops. 100 EMAs at around 185, about 10 cents down. And we'll see if we can't fight back from this range. But I'm glad we stayed patient, because that $2 range is getting tighter and tighter. And maybe we'll get some volatility back on this one. And it looks like we're over our average right now, but like I said, we're going to go ahead and try to aim for $2 and over. Okay, unfortunately for SORL Auto Parts, we did dip below the 100. We were able to get some at 697. And now our average is 718 right up here. And yeah, we're just going to continue to try to find the bottom here and average down. 250 EMA is right around 630. I'm not sure it'll get that far down there, but the lowest it got looks like 690. We're going to see if we can pop over our 718 average and get out of this trade. Not that I'm not confident in this trade. It's just we had a bad average to start with, and when you got a bad average to start with, you gotta work on that. You gotta work on a new entry. So we see if we can't pop over 718. All right, you know what? We actually bumped right back up into 730 range, which is great news for us. We sold some at 730, and we're gonna put a stop loss at 720, and we'll see if we can't get stopped out, or maybe we test the $8 range. We'll see. But right now we are good to go on this trade, and still working on QRHC, which is right around 190, 192. I will show you that in just a moment. All right, before we switch over to Quest Resources, so we were able to get our 718 average and sell into the 730s right up here, or actually right here. And we are actually all out right now. And we are trying to get anything back into the early 7s down here next to the 100. See if we can't scalp this one more time, because I do like the movement on this. It's very volatile, but we need to time this a little more better. Okay, we're gonna try to aim for anything under 705. And we might just get there in a little bit. We'll see. Okay, we managed to buy back in at 704. Sell target looks like you can aim for the 50 EMA, which is right around 723. Anything above 720. But yeah, we are at 704. See if we can't scalp this one more time. And this is Quest Resources, the one we are currently stuck in. As you can see, we are at 195, which is not a bad average. It's just got no movement. It's been bouncing off 190 for a while. We'll see if we can't pop over 195, but the volatility is not here. So once it pops over, we're going to set a tight stop and just release this trade, because the volatility is just simply not here. And for SORL, we were actually able to pop over our average of 704. It did take a dip into the 696 area where it bounced off last time. But yes, we are at 704. Let's move this line up here. And as you can tell, we're at 714 right now. And we've got a tight stop on it. But I do like this average so far. There is a lot left to climb as far as a retrace goes. But if we should be able to jump back into the 720s, hopefully. It is a pretty volatile stock here. And although the 50 is acting sort of as you can see right here, it's sort of acting as a resistance. That's probably going to continue, which is good for us because the next stop is right around 725. But we'll see if we can't sell right here. And boom, there goes our sell target. And we're able to get out at 718. Now, although I could continue to scalp this, that's one reason that I'm probably going to hold off on this trade. Even though it is volatile, it is only up 17% at this point, and anything around 15% up definitely has the bear momentum on its side. And yeah, I predict this thing is definitely going to go down. Or not, and I mean, it's just my opinion. But we had our chances to get in and out, and we're going to take our profits and focus on QRHC and see if we can't get out of that trade in the green as well. But SORL Auto Parts was a good trade. Let's try to get out of QRHC now. So focusing on QRHC right now, it is a pretty flat line as far as volatility goes. Right here is 190, where it just kind of putting up a fight. Resistance seems to be right our average of 195, 194. And the 50 EMA is going to be our sell target, which is not very much. It's 197 and above. But still very early in the day. This is a lot of downtrend to hopefully retrace. Hopefully we can get a nice little candle like last time to pop us over $2, and that would be the best case scenario. But it's good that it hasn't dropped in a long time. I mean, the 100 EMA is just about, looks like 187. And 190 seems to be holding low. There is some green volume bars here, so people are buying. Let's see if we can't push over 195. Looks like it is. The bid is 191. The ask is 195 right now. We just need just a few bulls to push this thing. Trigger sort of an uptrend here, because the downtrend has been pretty much all morning, aside from a few spikes here and there. All right, so it's not reflecting it on this chart so far, but level 2 shows that it is about to be over $2. It did crack over 195. Right now the ask is at 197, 198. And I'm not sure why this trading view isn't updating, but let's see here. Yeah, level 2 shows a clear road to over $2. So I'm going to stay patient here. I mean, we've waited this long on this average, and it hasn't dropped below it very hard. So let's see if we can crack over that $2 buy sell target. And yeah, just to show you, just updated. So as you can see, it is pushing the 50 EMA right now. And we sold off just a few shares just in case we needed to double down again, because I do like the retrace on this. It's been on a downtrend for quite some time. And we're going to wait for $2 to sell off the rest of the shares, but we were able to get rid of most of them at 198, the current ask bid. But that was a good jump, and it wasn't much of a buy candle. It was more of a sellers asking for more. So I mean, it's not too confident on this one, but yeah, so far we are in the green on both of our trades this morning, and can't ask for more than that. All right, we're just going to double check on SORL Auto Parts. As you can see, it did test the 50 almost. Like I said, it was going to act as a strong resistance point, and it's reflecting that right now. We're going to go ahead and sell off at QRHC, the rest of our shares at 197, because there's just no volatile volume, and that little jump right there, it didn't really have enough strength to push over $2, which gives me not a lot of confidence. Now, if I were to wait all day, I believe it's going to be over $2, but I like to get my trades in early in the morning and very quickly. There's no reason to hold all day just for a few extra cents. And if the trade's not going your direction or the way you wanted it to go, then it's important to just cut out with profits. And if you want to put a flyer out there, put a stop loss a penny above your buy-in, and let's see if it hits it. But for some reason, everybody looks like they are at CHFS, which is over 230%, starting at around $5 in the morning and jumping up to over 14. And even though it looks like the bulls are winning, these EMAs are just completely unhealthy. I mean, this is an okay cross, the 50 over the 100, but this is the 250 right here. And that is going to act as a, and it makes it, this is just definitely going to be underwater by the end of the day. Definitely do not like playing these ones. It's a complete gambler stock. As you can see, it's jumping multiple dollars in less than a minute. And although there is a lot of money to be made here, you can't chart this thing. This thing is damn near impossible to chart. As you can see, the 200 and 250. I think the 50 isn't going to be able to pass that mark, and it's going to fade back down. So usually this is sort of like a backbone of a stock chart, at least on the 1 minute chart. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, call it a day here. Sell off on QRHC and SORL. Yeah, looks like it's fading away. Only up 18% at this point. So yeah, let's get a better trade in tomorrow. Hopefully a better timing, because we were kind of stuck for both those trades. But we were able to get out with green. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.